on and what else is brewing today. D2C luggage startup Uppercase has raised $9 million in its Series B round, led by Accel. This is going to support their business expansion and help them increase the customer base across India. They currently sell their travel gear online and through 1,800 multi-brand stores across the country, and they want to add another 250 exclusive retail stores in the next 3 years. For more on the company's plans ahead and the significance of this funding, joining me now is Sudeep Ghosh, the founder and managing director of Uppercase, and also with me is my colleague Arundhati. Sudeep, welcome to Startup Street. Thank you for your time here. Let's start with that $9 million funding round that you've just raised. How exactly do you plan to deploy the capital for expansion and brand development specifically?
First of all, thank you for having us here today. It's wonderful to talk with you guys. Luggage as a category is a category I love talking about. We started this operation about 2 years back, and this is a Series B round. We would like to use this primarily to get our retail going, retail presence, which is the exclusive stores, both company run as well as franchisee. And obviously to get the back end in place, because we have global aspirations, and for global aspirations, you need to make sure that the product that you make are of global standard. And for that, you need to have control of what you make, both in terms of quality and price. And we would use this funding to ensure that our back end is in place.
Right. Sudeep, Arundhati here. Your goal is to get to 500 crore rupees in revenues in the next 3 years, right? So where are you currently at, and at what pace are sales growing at this point? What about profits?
Between last year and this year, we grew about 7x. And I wish I could keep growing by 7x, which is not the case once you reach more than 100 crores. We have crossed that line. We would probably end somewhere at about with an ARR of 180, 200 by end of this financial year. And we would continue to at least grow by about 50%, 50 to 70%. That's the wish. And I'm sure we are working towards it. And all the funding and the back-end work that is going is to ensure that we reach there. And we are pretty confident. Luggage as a category has its own set of peculiarities, but we're pretty confident that we should be able to attain the numbers in 3, 4. That's the plan.
Okay, Sudeep. 400 to 500 crores in the next 3-4 years. You also want to open these 250 exclusive retail stores in the next 3 years. Why this aggressive retail expansion plans? And, what is your sense in terms of the revenues that these stores will drive versus what you're already making through your multi-brand stores and also online?
See, retail stores, consumer, it works in 2 different ways. One, obviously, it gives you business, and luggage retail is pretty profitable, provided you know the exact size and the location that you go. Apart from that, it also works in a great way of building the brand. I think, a luggage as a category, or any product which is a little larger, and where people need trust to buy, I think look and feel really helps. So these retail stores are not just business a channel for us. It is also the way we want to build the brand, and therefore we are putting a lot of effort in terms of the look, the feel, to make the consumer walk into our store. For instance, one of the things that we really don't have black color bags in our stores. If you go to any other luggage store, you'll only see black, blue, and some, and we don't have black. So these are the differentiators that we do, and therefore we also want people to experience the new age products. We make products out of sustainable material. We use recycled plastics to make our products, and those are the things which are attracting people. And we have just tested with 2 retail stores of ours, and it's been very encouraging. And therefore, we would like to use and operate on retail in a far aggressive manner.
Right. So sustainable products, and also an extremely colorful retail stores that you have across the thing. But you peg the backpack market at about 10,000 crore rupees. Where do you want to capture a substantial share? What strategies will you deploy to achieve this? And how much of the market can you capture at this point?
Fortunately, unlike luggage, backpacks are bought every year. When you sell a luggage to a consumer, the consumer actually comes back to you at maybe 3.5, 4, 5 years, depending upon how good, bad, or ugly the luggage is. But backpacks, consumers do change every year, and they would like to experiment with new brands. Since our backpacks are GRS certified, which is 50% of the products are made out of recycled plastics, youngsters, especially school, college-going kids, are attracted to it, and our designs are very different. It's not the conventional. We do have three pockets, but they're not the conventional three pockets that you generally see. So we are attracting more and more consumers. I think I'm not going to say that I'd like to get about 20-30% of the 10,000 crore market. Our job is to ensure that consumers who believe in sustainable bagging, consumer who believe in sustainable travel should come and at least check us out. We are better than most of the bags which are present, both in terms of design, in terms of quality, and in terms of the social responsibility that the consumer has towards the society.
All right, so sustainability is the big play you're making to capture some of the eyeballs and some of the market share. But Sudeep, quickly, apart from travel gear, do you see scope for strategic expansion into new lines for the business? I mean, are there other categories perhaps related to travel that you may explore in the near term?
As of now, we would like to stick to travel. But when I say travel, it means there are a lot of other things in travel apart from luggage. There are accessories, there are smaller bags, there are bags for ladies. So we would operate on the travel thing. If you're asking whether I'm going to open a travel portal, no, I'm not going to do that. It's going to be travel bags and accessories, and the market is pretty big. If you really see the global market, the idea is not to make another luggage brand in India. The idea is to create an international brand out of India. 90% of world luggage is made out of India and China. And India has, over the years, have been making great luggage. I do not see any reason why, if a proper thought and strategy is put in and backed by funds like Accel, Six Sense, and I don't think there is any reason why an international brand can't come out of India. The idea is to create that. That is what we would like to do, and that is one of our bigger growth engines.
Right. So you want to create an international brand out of India. Mr. Sudeep, thank you so much for joining us here on Startup Street. We wish you all the best on this journey going forward.
Thank you. Thank you so much for having me.
For more news and updates, all you need to do is follow CNBC TV18 on all of our digital platforms.